I'm Dave Chapin, and this is the July Company Update. We've been busy this summer, adding lots of new people to the team. It's exciting every Monday morning, going through a new hire orientation. So welcome to all of you who get your first company update today. So for those of you who've seen it month after month, you know the drill. I'll give you a little intro on a few topics. We have one message in between about the people making a difference for people submissions, and then Trista will come by at the end and give us an update on all of our coworkers. So it's going to be kind of a long one because I got a lot of reminders to get out to people, but we appreciate your time this summer as we go through a busy summer together. Which is my first reminder is stay safe. Same three things as last month. We're working long hours. That means you still got to be extra vigilant. It's hot out. Let's keep hydrated. And there's a lot of new people. Let's keep reminding each other to be safe. Watch out for one another. And sometimes that might mean bringing up an issue to someone else that they may not have noticed so that we can eliminate all the dangers that surround us. So one other thing is we got a new timekeeping system. Just started on June 28th. Hopefully that's going well. If you're having problems, Misty and Aaron are looking forward to your questions. Please contact them and ask them any questions that you might have. I know 3 people called them the day we kicked it off, and they got right back to them and answered those questions. But as questions persist, keep asking, and we're going to get it all straightened out. It should be exciting to get down to 1 or 2 less apps on our job site. The last thing is a little warning about pictures. We signed some non-disclosure agreements on many of our projects saying that we're not going to post any pictures of them. So we have to remind everybody, please don't post pictures on social media. You may see us do that from time to time, and whenever that happens, Jill and Trista and the other people in Human Resources have gotten express written consent of those projects to make sure that we can publicize them. But many of the jobs that we work on are very skittish about us putting them out there in public. So we ask you to refrain from taking pictures at work and posting them on social media. Then the last reminder I have here is to update you on some of our rocks, the bigger projects that we're working on to try to advance things here at World Electric. There's lots of them. There's operations. We have 6 rocks I want to highlight. One of them is we've standardized our conduit orientation for the new hires and trying to do a little more of that at each of our sites as we get people ready to go out to our job sites. So that was one rock. Another one is the documents we build with. Me and a group of people have been working on making sure that we've standardized what we are using as documents within Procore to make sure that we have critical dimensions on there, to make sure that we are getting our table of contents organized just right, and a few others. So you'll be looking forward to that. There's going to be a class on our fall retreat about this exact topic. We also had one for exact time payroll issues. It kind of now has morphed into Procore time issues as we try to make sure that everyone gets paid every day and iron those things out. Standardization of clamshells, looking at moving and going to a box system inside of our clamshells, and so we're looking for changes there. Parts carts, we've added, based on some feedback we got the last foreman's meetings, we're putting trash cans on all of those, and by the end of the year you should see new casters on the bottom to make them more easily rolled around our projects. And last but not least, some 3-week plan improvements. We're trying to streamline the effort there with the ease at which we can make 3-week plans from week to week. So those are the operations ones. Corporate-wide, we have one that we call manpower capabilities. It most directly affects us down in Lawton, where we try to make sure that we can hire and get the positions filled at the Goodyear plant down there. They have some non-electrical positions within our company that we fill, and we're trying to work out a good system for doing that. And then of course a model that we could replicate on other jobs besides just Lawton Goodyear. Conduit wire tracking, Steve Gardner's heading that up, doing a lot of work to make sure that how we track conduit installed and purchased and what we all have versus our estimate and how we're doing on installation percentages. Steve's working hard on that with a group of people. Procore certifications, we're trying to get it so that we have our customized system within Procore that allows us to get certifications for all the different levels of people that we have, so that we can really target what people use to what their training is. And last but certainly not least, a committee of us have been working on what we call Awesome Day. And I got to read this one off because Awesome stands for Annual Wellness Education Seminar, and an opportunity to meet with everybody. And so we changed the name. It used to be Health, Safety, and Wellness Days. We're now calling it Awesome Day because it's a fun, awesome word, and it also highlights the meet with everybody. Because one of the feedback we got as we tried to design this year's class was people love getting together with people that might be on other job sites that you don't get to see very often, people from the office, getting to see people in the field, people in different departments inside the office getting a chance to get together and have a community for that one day. So you can look forward to those awesome days coming up this fall. Minnesota will be in late September, and then in Lincoln and Lawton in October. There'll be Fridays for half a day, and a lot more details to come out on that. But we had to take a year off, and everybody knows why, but now we're back in business. So thank you, stay safe, and have a great month of July.
Hi, this is Jill Baker, the recruiter, and I need your help. You may have noticed by now that every week we post a news story about how people here make a difference for people. That is our purpose statement. And so we are looking for more of those stories. Stories are so powerful because they tell a story, obviously, but that makes a huge difference in connecting us. So we want to continue building connections within our walls and outside of the walls. We have been getting some comments and mentions from people that don't even know us, just about how much they are enjoying the stories and how we make that a priority here at Wilmer Electric. So if you hear of a story or see a story or maybe part of a story, please share that with me, and I look forward to hearing your story. Thank you.
Hello, and welcome to the employee update for the month, new hires for the month of June and anniversaries for the month of July. So let's start out with our new hires that we had in the month of June. We're going to start in Oklahoma. In Oklahoma, we have Chandler Franklin, who joined us as a maintenance tech on June 1st. And we have Lucas Clark, who is a maintenance tech, and he joined us on June 28th. Let's go to Nebraska, which we had quite a few new hires in Nebraska. We had Ben Burrows, who comes to us as an apprentice on June 1st, and Tanner Bernard, also an apprentice on June 1st. Devin Fairbanks on June 1st as well, and he is an apprentice. Continuing in Nebraska, we have Alex Arneson, who on June 28th joined us and as an apprentice. We have Roan Walker, who joined us as an apprentice on June 28th as well, and Ryan Austin as an apprentice, and Steve Modal as an apprentice, and they both joined on us on June 28th as well. And then we have a few new hires in Minnesota too. We have Jude Taylor, who on June 7th joined Wilmer Electric, and he is an apprentice. And we have 3 seasonal individuals who joined us as well in Minnesota: Johnny Reed on June 7th, and Max Arnold and Mark Arnold, and they both joined us on June 14th. So welcome to Wilmer Electric. We're excited to have you. We're glad that you could join us. We ask that you please be aware of your surroundings and stay safe as you continue to do your work and your job and learn the trade at Wilmer Electric. Let's go to anniversaries in July. So we have Tim Barkman, who is an apprentice in Lawton, Oklahoma, and he will be here 2 years on July 1st. We have John Cointine, who on July 5th will be here 15 years, and he is a journeyman in Minnesota. Justin Chapin will be here 23 years on July 6th. Rylan Hansen will be here 9 years on July 9th, and Rylan is a foreman currently in Oklahoma and moving to be a foreman on a project in Nebraska. And then we have Jerry Stinson, who will be here 23 years on July 14th, and Jerry works out of our Oklahoma area in the Goodyear plant for us there. And then we have Mike Frakes, who on July 31st will be here 3 years, and Mike is a foreman for us not in Nebraska, in Oklahoma. And Mike, Mike was here previously as well for a time too. So this is Mike's Mike's second time being here at Wilmer Electric. So thank you for your dedication to Wilmer Electric. We welcome you as new hires, and we say thank you to those who continue to give your time and your talent and your efforts at making a difference for people in the different locations on your anniversaries. Now I want to talk to or let you know of some fun information that we have going on here. Wilmer Electric every year does a college scholarship for those dependents of employees here at Wilmer Electric. And some of the qualifications would be is that in order to qualify, you're as an employee need to be here 5 years, and that your child or your dependent who is applying is a dependent and currently attending a 4-year or a 2-year school in pursuing whatever they would like to pursue. We do not have restrictions on what kind of college education that they are pursuing. So for this year, we have five dependents receiving college scholarships. So let's start with, we have Peyton Baker. Peyton is the daughter of Jim Baker, who is a foreman in Minnesota. We have Nathan Davis, who is the son of Larry Davis. And Nathan, consequently, also has received this ABC scholarship put out by Minnesota, North Dakota chapter of ABC. So congratulations to Nathan on that one as well. Carter Sealander, who is the son of Trista Sealander. Derek Williams, who is the son of Dan Williams, and Carl Chapin, who is the son of Justin Chapin. So if you have a student or a child who is going to be attending a 4-year or a 2-year college in the next fall, let's say in the fall of 2022, please be watching throughout the spring of next year in the weekly brief for the application process for that, because we are excited to give out scholarships to our employee dependents for continuing their education. Congratulations, and we wish you the best come the fall.